The Waltzing Hippopotamus. Once upon a time, in a lush green meadow filled with the fresh scent of spring, golden rays of sunlight illuminated the grass at the earliest hours of the morning. Dewdrops danced upon the leaves, sparkling like tiny jewels. Birds chirped cheerfully, blending with a gentle breeze to create a mysterious melody in the air. Every year, this season heralded a grand festival. And it was at this very time that a hippopotamus with worried eyes watched the world from one corner of the meadow, nursing an injury. A few days earlier, the hippopotamus had hurt his knee badly after running carelessly and stumbling. He loved to dance, yet this injury made him tremble with fear even when taking a single step. The thought of missing the big dance performance at the upcoming festival filled him with gloom. Deep inside, he never wanted to lose his passion for dancing, but the question, "What if my knee hurts again?" kept echoing in his mind. Even the mild spring breeze couldn't ease his anxious heart. As preparations for the festival intensified, every corner of the meadow brimmed with flowers, colorful lanterns, and the cheerful voices of many animals. But the hippopotamus, uncertain about what lay ahead, avoided the crowds and preferred to stay in his quiet spot. Just then, a kind princess in a gently fluttering red cape noticed him from afar, her eyes gleaming with hope. Approaching with a warm smile, she said, "Hello there, dear hippopotamus. What troubles you so?" The hippopotamus raised his head timidly and replied, "I fell down. My knee hurts a lot. I'm afraid I can't dance anymore." Seeing the sadness in his eyes, the princess realized she had to help. "Don't worry," she said softly. "Maybe if we work together, you'll find your courage again." The hippopotamus felt a little relief when he looked into the princess's bright gaze, though he still wondered, what if it hurts even more? Just then, the doctor approached from the other side of the meadow, walking slowly. Known for listening patiently and thinking ahead, he carried a small bag in his hand. "Good morning," he greeted them with a calm smile. "I heard you hurt your knee. If it's all right with you, I'd like to take a look." The hippopotamus hesitated at first, but, trusting the doctor's sincere manner, nodded. After examining the knee, the doctor said, "There's nothing to fear. With a bit of care, some exercise, and plenty of patience, you'll be dancing again." Even though the hippopotamus wanted to believe these words, worries still circled in his mind. Every step reminded him of the pain in his knee. Yet the princess gently reassured him, "I sometimes twist my ankle when I dance, but it always teaches me to be more careful," she said, boosting the hippopotamus's spirits. The doctor then took out a few herbal remedies from his bag, carefully cleaned the wound and added, "If you practice small exercises every day and don't neglect proper care, I'm certain you'll return to the dance floor." Starting the very next day, the princess and the doctor met regularly with the hippopotamus in a section of the meadow. The princess showed him basic dance steps, insisting he move very slowly at first. "Lift your foot just a bit. Keep your body balanced," she instructed. The doctor recommended he begin with positions that wouldn't put too much pressure on his knee, patiently guiding him to minimize any risk of further injury. Early on, The hippopotamus's steps were hesitant and uneven, but thanks to the princess's encouraging words and the doctor's cautious approach, he made progress day by day. Now the breeze rustling through the meadow seemed to carry a new tune, instead of whispering worry into the hippopotamus's ears. Each small success brought applause that lit up his heart, feeding his thoughts with "I can do this." Dancing was no longer just about footwork. It became a testament to courage, determination, and the confidence he gained with help from his friends. Gradually, the hippopotamus replaced his somber expression with a smile. When festival day arrived, the meadow was awash with color. Each corner bustled with a different activity, a different melody. Little huts adorned with flowers and bright lanterns, combined with the chirping of birds, transformed the place into a fairy tale realm. Feeling brave, the hippopotamus waited backstage, worrying only once more. What if my knee hurts again? Understanding his concern, the princess gave him a comforting hug. "Don't fret. I know what you can achieve," she said, while the doctor flashed a reassuring smile. "We're right here. Remember, you worked very hard and prepared for this moment." Taking a deep breath, the hippopotamus stepped onto the stage. At first, being in front of so many onlookers made his heart race. But once he began his first waltz steps, accompanied by a gentle melody, the scent of flowers and the enthusiastic gaze of the audience no longer frightened him. This time, dancing brought joy instead of pain. Even the faint sting in his knee disappeared now and then, because inside him was a feeling stronger than fear: self-confidence. When the hippopotamus finished his waltz, the crowd erupted in cheers. Tears of joy glistened in the princess's eyes, and the doctor nodded in admiration of the hippopotamus's success. The dance seemed to warm the very heart of the meadow. As the sun set, bathing the sky in shades of pinkish orange, tiny clouds drifted across the horizon, as if celebrating the festival's delight. Once the crowd began to disperse, and the last rays of sunlight vanished behind the distant mountains, the hippopotamus felt a gentle relief fill his soul. It was almost as if the breeze murmured, "Sometimes a small step can conquer the greatest fears." The same breeze carried flower petals far across the meadow, scattering seeds of joy. Perhaps on another day, the hippopotamus and his friends would venture into even more astonishing adventures. Maybe the doctor, aiming to refine his healing skills, or the princess, longing for a journey of freedom, would prepare for new discoveries. But that night, the laughter of the hippopotamus, waltzing alongside his beaming companions, rose all the way to the stars. Their friendship drifted with the wind into the remotest corners of the forest. In this magical realm, everyone understood that when courage meets patience, even the biggest obstacles can feel as light as dance steps. And so, when the festival ended, the hippopotamus kept that newfound bravery in his heart like a precious treasure. From then on, no challenge would frighten him. It would only make him stronger. Who knows? Perhaps right now, in another meadow, that same breeze is whispering a message of hope to someone who needs a dose of courage. Because every shared triumph grows with friendship, turning what seems like the end of a tale into brand new beginnings.